Good morning, class. How are you? Okay, I'm fine too. And I'm happy to be here this morning. So today we are starting our lesson with maybe an example or a statement that will lead us to our topic that will later lead us to our subtopic. So, as you all know, a system is a collection of different parts. A system is a collection of different parts. For example, if we say the system of a motor vehicle, we mean the tires, the roof or the body, the engine, and many others. No. So in English, we also have a sentence as a system. A sentence as a system. So this sentence is a collection of words. A sentence is a collection of words that work hand in hand to form or to give us meaning. It is a collection of words that work hand in hand to give us meaning. So from a sentence we get meaning. This meaning comes from what we'll get out of the parts of a sentence. So I want us to see which parts form a sentence. Which are the parts that form a sentence? We call them parts of speech. We call them parts of speech. Part number one is noun. Part number one is noun. So whoever is holding the placard written noun should carry it up. Stand up and raise your placard. You want to see what is this animal called? Noun. Stand up. Show your fellow pupils. Thank you very much. Sit down. So the first part of our sentence we have seen that it is a noun. A noun in English is simply a name. A name of an item, a name of a place, a name of something. We call it a noun. The second part of speech is the verb. So whoever is holding the placard for a verb should raise it up. Verb. Show your fellow classmates. Verb. So verb in a sentence is a word that shows an action or state of being. A word that shows an action or state of being. For example, he went to the market. So what is our action in that sentence? Went. So a verb shows an action. Part number three, we move to conjunction. Part number three, we move to conjunction. Conjunction. So here is the placard for conjunction. So a conjunction is a word that joins words, phrases, phrases and clauses in a sentence. A word that joins words, phrases, clauses in a sentence. For example, Tom and Jerry went to school. So you have a conjunction and. You have a conjunction and that shows the connection between Tom and Jerry. Number 4, we have another one called interjection. So an interjection is a word that shows a strong feeling or a feeling of emotion in a sentence. For example, oh or ouch. That's an example of an interjection. Number 5, preposition. So a preposition is a word in a statement that shows the connection between an object and its noun. An object and its noun. An object is a noun. So a preposition is a word that shows the connection between the noun and the verb. For example, the ball is on the table. The ball is on the table. So on is our preposition in that statement. Part number 6, we have adverb. Part number 6, we have adverb. So this is a word So, an adverb is a word that modifies a verb, an adverb or adjective in a sentence. It gives us more information about a verb, another adverb or an adjective in a sentence. For example, we have a sentence like, he sang loudly. So, loudly shows us how this person sang. Then part number 7, we have the adjective. Now, an adjective is a word now that modifies a noun or pronoun. An adjective is a word that modifies a noun or pronoun. For example, he had a big brown box. He had a big brown box. So here we have our noun here, box. We said a noun is a name of an object. So we have a box here. Then we have big and brown as the two words giving us more information about the box. The last part is the pronoun. So a pronoun is a word that stands in place of a noun in a sentence, mostly or mainly To avoid repetition. So an example is there. Ali went to school. He was punished. So instead of repeating Ali went to school, Ali was punished, we use what? A pronoun. Now after knowing all those parts of speech, now we come to our main subtopic of the day, which are the conjunctions. So what have we said conjunctions are? What have we said conjunctions are? Are words that join words, phrases, or clauses. Words that join other words, phrases, or clauses in a sentence. So in types of conjunctions, number one, we want to talk about the correlative conjunctions. Correlative comes from the word relative or related to. Comes from the word relative or related to. They are used together, conjunctions that are used together. For example, so whenever you find one, you must find the others. No. So neither is used together with nor, while either is used together with or. So what does that statement mean? Neither the girls ate the food nor the boys. What does that statement mean? It means none of the two ate the food. So we have another one here. We have either or. Either the students went to school or their parents. Either the students went to school or their parents. What does that statement mean? At least one of them went to school.